Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you, Alice J.
Good to see you too.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Jackson. How you doing?
How's everybody doing this morning?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm great.
Hello, how are you doing, Miss Jackson?
I'm all right. How y'all doing?
Well,
Good morning.
Can y'all hear me?
we can.
Yes.
The judge will be on momentarily, Miss Jackson.
All right. Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hmm.
You feel like you're nervous.
Oh no, man. I'm just nervous.
You don't got no reason.
Hi, Miss Cleveland.
Hey, Miss Jackson, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good to see you too.
The list for Dr. Shaw has already been sent out. Please check the email.
Hi,
But I
Mr.
really
Curtis.
need to see him.
Hey, Miss Jackson, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I mean, it's-
Good, good. I'm gonna ask you just, can you mute until the judge gets on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I am. All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I looked on the screen and we didn't have any participants, and now I see Miss Jackson has joined us. Good morning, Miss Jackson. Unmute for me.
Hi, Miss Judge.
Hi, Miss Judge. Hi, Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, you look so good. How are you this morning?
I am excellent. I'm in a better state of mind. I'm glad that I came to this program because it got me to have to sit down and think about what I got. And I got a whole life ahead of me, and I didn't want to go down the wrong path no more.
Look at you, Miss Jackson. Are they treating you well at the nest?
Well, I try to get my medication. I got one medication that I ran out of, and I really need that.
And you ran out of it?
Yeah, I ran out of Vistarel. It's a medication
Okay, so
for
you want us to go ahead? Can you turn it up a little bit?
it's a medication for my anxiety,
Okay,
and I've been
okay,
taking Zoloft.
That was described as reckless.
okay. Well, you know that there are, I don't know if somebody needs to mute.
Out the building, the
Is
train.
it me?
Hold on one second, Miss Jackson. Somebody needs to mute. All right. I think we're good now. All right. Miss Jackson, we'll make sure that the case manager reaches out to the nest to ask about your medication. Now, we have to make sure that the medications you're taking are medications that are good for you. So let's at least give us an opportunity to reach out, okay?
I mean, I've been asking. I've been on it for 3 days. Like, I've been on their head for like 3 days. And, you know,
Okay.
I ran out of my anxiety medication. I got another medication that's for anxiety too, and it's Zoloft. And
Okay. So
it's the first time I ever took Zoloft, ever.
it is. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Mr. Curtis, you're the case manager. Is that correct?
Yes. Mhm.
All right. I need you to reach out to the nest. Let's make
Okay.
sure that they have done a medical review, a medicine review, a medication review.
I got the
And
rest
then,
of my, go ahead.
hold on, let me finish giving Mr. Curtis some instructions so we make sure we take good care of you. And then Mr. Curtis, make sure that they know, you know, that she's asked about her medication. And if, you know, that's the medication she's supposed to be taking, then we want to get it to her as quickly as possible. Now, it may be that because everything has slowed down with just things that are going on in the world, that there's a lapse in time for the prescription to be filled. I don't know that, but let's find out so Ms. Jackson can know. Okay?
All right.
All right. How's that, Ms. Jackson? That's good?
Yeah. I got another question for y'all.
Yes.
Is Curtis my probation officer?
Mr. Curtis is your case manager.
Yes.
Yes, you're in specialty court, so we don't call them probation officers because that sounds like you in trouble.
No,
We have case managers, and so case managers are here to help you in your program to make sure you're doing everything you're supposed to do and to make sure all of your needs are being met.
Okay.
How's that sound? Is that good?
Yeah.
That's good. All right, very good. You're eating well, Miss Jackson?
Yep, I'm at 148.
I mean, is that pounds?
Yeah.
All right, Miss Jackson, don't be making us all feel bad now, because you know, you and Mr. Curtis might be the only ones at 148 up in here. Don't be giving out no numbers. Don't do that now. Don't be giving out no numbers. I'm looking like 148. I've been 148 probably since I was 48. All right, but okay. Or maybe just 8. All right, Miss Jackson. I'm glad they're feeding you well. They're treating with you well. Thank you for giving us a chance to address the medicine, okay?
Yeah, and make it before trying to let it go so quick. I when
Wait, what did she say? What you said?
I said,
I'm not trying to let you go, ma'am. I haven't even put your case number on the record. Listen, hold on, Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson said I'm trying to let her go quick. Listen, let me put these case numbers on the record. Then I'm gonna hear from you. Hold on. I'm gonna keep you here all morning now. Here we go. I have the following for Sheena Jackson, U587-43220, U569-13120, U587-44620, U587-67920. Let me have the attorneys place your appearance on the record at this time.
Yes, thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Reed and Attorney Fikens.
Thank you, Your Honor, and good morning, Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney. I too would make a similar motion.
All right, thank you. And Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, your motions are granted. And then Alice J.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, I'm Alice Johnson with Neighborhood Legal Services, Michigan, victim advocate for the Specialty Court.
All right, thank you. Good to see you, Alice J. All right, and Mr. Curtis, you are the case manager for Ms. Jackson. Place your appearance on the record for me.
Yes. Good morning, everyone. Jordan Curtis, Mental Health Court Case Manager.
All right, good morning, Mr. Curtis. Sheena Jackson, place your name on the record.
hey everybody, my name is Sheena Jackson.
Hey, Sheena. Yes, all right. All right, good morning to everybody that's physically in the courtroom. Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Thank you all for serving on this morning. Now, Miss Jackson, I'm back to you. What did you want to tell me?
I'm doing awesome. I'm also taking up my GED.
You are. Look at you. I'm so proud of you. Wonderful. How are you doing with your classes?
Um, it's kind of difficult.
Okay.
It's kind of difficult, but I'm willing to continue doing that because it strengthens my courage to. I really want to go back to school and I want to graduate. And since I had dropped out at 10th grade, and some of the work that they gave me, it sometimes I get frustrated. I ain't gonna lie, I get frustrated, but I'm willing to push on. So
Yes, and I'm so proud of you being willing to push on. Is there anybody at the nest that can help you out with some of that work to tutor
well,
you?
I don't really need their help. I rather do it on my own. I
Oh,
rather
okay.
I rather do it on my own because I want to see how it feels to push on harder.
Okay. Even through difficult times. That's something good to learn how to push through even during difficult times. Very good, Miss Jackson. I'm so proud of you, ma'am, and I'm so glad to see you this morning. I need to hear from Mr. Curtis and then I'll hear from Alice Jack.
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Jackson, she's doing well, and she's compliant with the rules and treatment. She's following her treatment plan. I do have a recommendation as far as her. Naomi's Nest has a recommendation as far as a discharge plan, but that is about 30 days from now. So her request was granted, yes. And but I believe Miss J had a recommendation. Is that correct,
Okay.
Miss?
Whose request was granted?
Miss Jackson, she wanted an extension. And so as far as,
Oh,
yes, yeah.
I missed that part, Mr. Curtis. So, Miss Jackson, you asked to stay a little longer?
Yes, April 8th. If that's fine.
Yes, it is. I'm so proud of you. You're getting what you need. Yes, ma'am. All right. I'm sorry, Mr. Curtis. I didn't hear. I missed the part and I wanted to just get some clarification. I think you were turning it over to Alice J.
Yes, I was.
All right. Come on.
No, I don't have a recommendation other than that she get the time she's asking.
All right. Very good. Have you had an opportunity to work with Miss Jackson?
Yes,
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Alice J. I
a couple
appreciate you.
times we've worked together. Yeah, I've seen her
Okay.
about four times since last court.
All right. Wonderful. Miss Jackson, what do you think of Alice J? You like talking to her?
Yes, I do. I like LSJ because it made me feel inspired and I want to push myself harder and I really like it. Um, she just brought another different side out of me, like um, to express on paper,
Oh, okay.
to express on
Yes.
paper, and now I'm so blessed to get another chance at life because if it wasn't for y'all, I would probably still do the same old thing over and over again.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here, and we are even more excited about the fact that you are accepting the help that we are trying to extend to you. So
I'm
thank
too
you.
old. I'm too old to keep going, starting over and over and over and over again. And I didn't get nothing out of it. Now I'm getting something out of it by using my tools, calling my sponsors and stuff like that. And I'm good with that. I'm good with myself now. So
Yes.
when I was talking about my problems or what I've been going through since I've been on the street, which I didn't have to be on the streets. I got an apartment, but I would continue to still do by getting high. And that's not cool on my behalf. So
Right. Yeah. So hopefully in this process, you're gonna learn how to take better care of yourself, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I do. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. We're looking at a new Sheena Jackson today. I don't know if you all have ever seen Sheena Jackson. I know she usually was coming on Wednesdays, and we put her on Fridays. But Miss Jackson, she was something else. I think one day she cussed me out. She was,
Yes, I did.
she did, but she came back and she apologized. And I told her I didn't take it personal because I want to help her because I see her beyond the situation that she was in on that particular day. And I'm so glad I didn't take it personal because look at Miss Jackson now. Miss Jackson is sitting down, patiently waiting, and then accuse me of trying to get rid of her quick. Yes, Miss Jackson. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, you want to add anything else to Miss Jackson?
Yes, Judge, thank you. I want to congratulate Ms. Jackson on a good report today. It appears that you're in a good place. You're working the program, and that's all good. We wish the best for you. Keep working the program, and be safe, Miss Jackson, and
I
be
will.
safe. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Jackson. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Ms. Jackson, while we go back to one of your first days with us, you and I talked, ma'am, that you've embraced this, that you've come forward and want to make a change in your life is exciting news to me. And we are proud of you for doing that. Keep up the great work, Ms. Jackson.
All right, very good, Miss Jackson. You have any questions for the team this morning?
I am lost for words.
Oh, not you.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I want to cry. Like, I want to cry because I done came so far and I asked for extension, because I'm ready to go home, but my mind is, I'm ready to go home, but I really want some more education.
Yes, yes. Then work it, Miss Jackson. Work your program. Work your program. All right, Mr. Curtis, what's next for Miss Jackson?
So Miss Jackson will be returning, that'll be March 18th, 2022 at 8:35.
All right, did you get that, Miss Jackson? You coming back on the 18th?
18th at
8:35.
8:35.
Yes, ma'am. Who do you have with you today?
Miss Ward. Miss Ward, her case manager.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How's Miss Jackson doing? Is she doing well?
She is fabulous. She is
fabulous.
Yeah, she's doing.
Yes, she is.
She's doing super, super, super good. She's learning so much. She's controlling her emotions and she's just flourishing. Yes.
All right. I appreciate the work that you all are doing at the nest. Take good care of our ladies because they mean a lot to us. And so I know we sent you someone new yesterday. And so thank you for the work that you all are doing.
Who's the new
I can't. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it in the chat. But take good care of her for me, okay?
We shall.
Yes, ma'am. I have no doubt that's why she's there. Absolutely. All right, very good. If nothing else, Ms. Jackson, do you have anything else you want to say to the court? What is that? Peace out. What's that?
No, I'm throwing my hand up.
Oh, okay. What's your question? What you want to tell me?
Okay, when I do get released, right? I know I got to do a year.
You know you have to do what? I'm sorry, I missed that.
I said, I know I have to do a year in this program.
12 months. Yes, ma'am, a minimum.
Okay,
hold on. Let me turn off hold on. I got to turn off somebody's camera. They done came in their bed clothes and their bed rag on their head. This is court. 36th District Court. All right. Go ahead, Ms. Jackson.
when I leave here and do the drops, where do I go?
We're gonna get that all situated for you before you leave, okay? All right, give Mr. Curtis an opportunity to do that. And before you are released, we'll have all of those things lined up, what is expected of you, and then we'll be here to help you do those things, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
You're very welcome, ma'am. All right. If nothing else, are you ready to leave us?
No,
You ready to say goodbye?
no.
You're not. What else you want to tell me, Miss Jackson? I've never had anybody want to stay on with me, y'all. What you want to tell me, Miss Jackson?
I'm just happy. I'm just happy
You
that I'm
happy?
finally getting my life together. And my
Yes,
sister
Miss
wanted to
Jackson.
get it together. She died, so I had to get myself together. So I'm doing it for myself, but also my sister. So if she was still living, she would see that I'm finally getting it together.
Yes, and she would be so, and she is so proud of you. Yes. All right.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right.
Have a
Thank
good
You're very
day.
welcome. You have a good day too, Miss Jackson. Bye-bye.
I will.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, you all. That was a good way to start off Monday morning. We had a doozy yesterday. Yesterday was something else. That's a good way to start off a Friday. Yes. All right. I see on here, Alice J. I don't believe, let me see. I don't believe we have any more in-persons today for Alice J. Is that correct, Ms. Cleveland?
That's correct, Your Honor. Just a face-to-face with Ms. Shabbat.
All right, very good. So Alice J., thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. We appreciate you. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. All right, Mr. Griffin, where's your intake? Uh-oh, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I was hearing that robe and head thing. I just called her again. All right, so
Okay, hello? Can you hear me now?
where's your video?
Oh.
I turned her video off, so I would have to. Mr. Griffin, does she need to come into the courthouse?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. Just I talked to her a couple of times. She's a transfer case from Troy. So
Okay, I've just sent a message to start your video,
Okay.
but I need you to be, okay. All right.
we can bring her in on Monday if you want to. I mean,
Mr. Griffin, what, this is a transfer case from Troy, you said. Have you gotten some test results recently?
yes, her test was a couple of days ago was negative. But I did, have some concerns with the case. I think Mr. Morgan said that you had contacted the judge from Troy had contacted you from 52B, and they supposed to be sending over some transfer cases that they were having problems with, and this was one of them.
Right. I don't know the details, but absolutely. Okay. I was asked to take on some cases from 52B. And I said I did not have an issue with that after Mr. Morgan and Mr. Wade said we had the space to do so.
Okay.
And so, Mr. Griffin, you have some concerns. And so what I'd like to do, because she's here, let's go ahead and get her processed, and you can place those concerns on the record. We will address them, and let's get her started. Because if we're not able to help her, she'll have to go back to 52B, and then they will have to figure out what to do, okay?
Okay, and Mr. Reed is going to be the attorney to go into the breakout room with her. And Mr. Reed, I did send you a copy of her driving record also.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
I received the contract. Thank you, and I'll look at the driving record.
Let me place her name on. It's Miss Bell. Is that correct?
Yep, Vanitia Bell.
All right, very good. And so, Miss Wilson, if you could stop laughing and place Mr. Reed and Miss Bell in a breakout room. Miss Bell, you're going to get an invitation to a breakout room. Please accept that invitation.
Okay. Oh, shoot.
Co-host. Your
Okay.
Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't make you co-host, Miss Wilson. All right, let me find you.
Funny.
All right, you are the co-host.
Okay. Is my video on now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, it is on.
Okay.
I received the invitation. Thank you, Miss Wilson. Thank you.
We're streaming live.
Okay, yeah, can we go off?
I cannot with y'all. I'm not about to deal with y'all. I'm about to put us all in the breakout room. Let's put the live stream in the breakout room.
Yeah.
You need to go in the breakout room.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about my concerns before we even get started. So
Are you in the building, Mr. Griffin?
I'll come down there.
Come down, because
Okay.
every time we go into the breakout room as the court, we have to dial out and dial back in, and it's a mess. Okay, Miss Cleveland, do you have some things for me this morning?
Yes,
Friday.
Your Honor. It's Friday, and
Oh, I just saw your text,
yes,
and is he at home?
he's at home
with
and
his
he,
daughter.
yes, and they can zoom in if you want to talk to him. But I did I don't know if I put it in the text message, but I did mention on voicemail he's denying it. But I think maybe because his daughter was standing in the room, and he might need to go into the breakout room with one of the attorneys to have a conversation. But it is a positive screen, and I have not contacted them yet to send it to verification, but I will because he's denying it. But I don't know if that'll be the same case if he's in the breakout room.
If he's and is he on the docket for today?
No, ma'am. I got the report and I wanted to get an intervention going right away because
Yes, ma'am. Let's get him. Do we need to bring him in?
He can come in, but he was surprised this morning that I contacted him so quickly. I think that was the surprise, that he was in bed and saying things. So I believe that we can manage this on Zoom, and if he is really resistant, then we can bring it in. But I do have a recommendation. He's
All right.
in phase 3, Your Honor.
Yes. All right. Very good. Have him zoom in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have him zoom in. All right. Very good. And then do you all have some 1035 reviews? Yes, it looks like it. I have some. Mr. Griffin. All right. Go ahead, Miss Cleveland. Do what you're doing. Mr. Ficus, what you trying to do? You're not gonna be able to hear Mr. Griffin because I'm gonna mute this. We streaming live.
I don't know that I want to hear Mr. Griffin, Judge.
All right. Mute me, y'all.
Hey, Miss Wilson.
Yes, Mr. Griffin.
Can I go in the breakout room with Mr. Reed and Miss Bell, if that's possible?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. Are we ready on Mr. Hicks, Miss Cleveland?
I think we're having problems connecting, Judge.
Oh,
Your Honor, I'm
okay.
trying
All
to
right.
get
Okay. You all go on and handle.
That's Mr. Hicks' daughter on video. I think.
Okay.
Wi-Fi. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. They can hear you, Dad.
Your Honor, I think we have the.
Oh, how you doing today?
Hi, Mr. Hicks. How are you doing?
All right.
We're just waiting on Judge Holmes to
Okay.
identify or acknowledge that we're all in the Zoom.
Say it again.
We're just waiting for Judge Holmes. Just hold on just a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
But don't do anything.
I'm ready. I'm ready if you all are. All right. Good morning, Mr. Hicks.
So how you doing?
I don't know how I'm doing, Mr. Hicks.
Okay.
I don't know how I'm doing. I got a screen from you and it's not good. And so Ms. Cleveland has indicated to me that you're denying use. I'm going to give you an opportunity to go in the breakout room, speak with Mr. Fikens. Mr. Hicks, this is the time. If something is going on, I need you to tell me, okay? But I want you to talk to Mr. Fikens first, okay?
All right. Yeah.
All right. Ms. Wilson, can you send Mr. Hicks and Mr. Fikens into a breakout room, please? And then Ms. Mack, these are some things that were in the bill. All right, Mr. Hicks, you go as well. And some of these, they go to case managers if it's for a case that they have. Because some people sent in proofs or what have you. If they're motions, they go to the file and then I need to get the file so we can put it in the file. And then I'll need to know once the people respond to it. So I can set a hearing date. Mr. Hicks, accept the invitation to the breakout room.
Okay. Just Chanel?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for helping us this morning.
Oh, no problem. Dr. Mr. Wilson, court.
He's supposed to go to a breakout room.
So just press join.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You saying no, don't press join, Ms. Cleveland?
No, she should press join. I apologize.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's specialty court.
And then,
Here we are.
Your Honor, my recommendation, because he's been on a recovery coaching, I think, the Elmhurst House. So he has been connected slightly with them. He's been mostly focusing on his medical health because he does have significant medical conditions going on. He's going to report to me some new medicines that he's gotten. While I know that those new medications do not include what he tested positive for today, I want to make sure that I have a good medicine review of what's going on with his, with his current physical health. But I'm going to recommend that he go back to Elmer's house and be reassessed because of this. If he makes, a statement about to the attorneys, however he goes forward on this path, because this is one of the concerns that the family member has, that there might be an intermittent, relapse or use. Then if there is intermittent use, then
Which is why I don't think that living with a family member may be best for him.
yes,
Because she's already said if he uses, he's got to go, and we can't blame her. And then he'll be homeless, and we're back in this cycle. So
Yes,
let's talk about what the plan is for him once. Let's see what happens with Mr. Fikens, and then we'll Elmhurst may be the place to go, but then we need to start getting him lined up for some independent living.
yes, Your Honor.
And we'll work with the daughter, and so he can have his own place when he's finished with us. Because otherwise we're setting him up for homelessness. And I can't blame her. I'm not gonna have you using and living in my house. It's
Yes,
not gonna
ma'am.
happen.
And Your Honor, he is his 24-month marker would be September 1st, 2022.
Okay,
So I
and then
just
we'll
want-
add the 90 days for COVID.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Yes, sir, you need to see me. Are we ready on Ms. Bell?
Yes, we are, Judge.
All right, wonderful. I have the following. I have case number 21001153. Ms. Bell, state your full name for me, please.
Excuse me, Deisha Joan Bell.
All right, how are you this morning, ma'am?
I'm good, Your Honor, and yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Griffin, are you ready to present Ms. Bell?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
You may proceed.
Okay, Your Honor, this is Benicia Joan Bell. Ms. Bell is a 65-year-old single female. She resides in the city of Detroit with her significant other of 33 years. She has no children. She said her support system is her significant other and her family. She just started a new job this week. I did send over her driver record to Mr. Reed and Mr. Fiker so they can take a look at it. She's before you, Judge. She's originally sentenced in 52-4 District Court before Judge Kristen Hartad for operating OWI with a high BAC and allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. And that sentence, original sentence date was May the 25th, 2021. The reasons she's been referred to our drug treatment court, she has some violations dating back to September that I did discuss with you, Your Honor. And so she did have a violation of probation hearing in January in which she had to serve 5 days in jail. I had an extensive conversation with Ms. Bell explaining her, the rules and conditions of our sobriety court. She stated she did understand those conditions. She stated that her overall mental health is good. No major medical history or anything. She does take some medications for some things that I would talk to you about in staffing. Other than that, she states that she can do the program, that she wants to do the program. She's been in outpatient treatment since October. She has to provide me with the provider. I'll get in contact with them. I also gave her my information to make sure she gives to them since her case will be transferred to our sobriety court program. I did discuss my concerns. I discussed my concerns with her, and I told her the only way we can, help her is for her to be honest with us. If there's a problem, I need to know. She stated that, she wants to get this behind her. So I'm gonna present her today, Your Honor, as a candidate for our sobriety court program, and I look forward to working with her.
All right, wonderful. Mr. Reed, you had
Yes,
the opportunity to speak with Ms. Bell. You may proceed.
Yes, Judge, thank you. I'd like to put on the record first that Ms. Bell was cooperative, respectful, and courteous. That goes a long way with me. We did talk about some of her history. She is, I believe, a lifelong resident of the city of Detroit. She graduated from Northwestern High School. We talked about Northwestern High School that was close to my high school. She indicated she did do some college, maybe a year or so of college. Judge, this is her first drinking and driving case. We talked about her driving record. Her license is not revoked. It is suspended. Because this was a high BAC case, there was a little longer suspension. I indicated to her that we would help her obtaining a valid driver's license if that's what she wanted, and she expressed some interest in that. But her license is not revoked. She does not need us to get a restricted license for her. Judge, we did talk about the court's order. We talked about drug testing, random drug testing, a minimum of twice a week. We talked about counseling, community service. We talked about the payment of some monies. We also talked about the fact that she cannot use alcohol, consume alcohol, test positive for alcohol, no drugs. She cannot leave the state of Michigan without the permission of the court. We also talked about the fact that the court has the ability, the power, the authority to amend the court's order, to delete, to add things to the order. She would always be informed of any changes in the court's order. A judge, again, she was respectful and courteous. Talked about the benefits of the program. Her case could, when she successfully completes drug treatment court, can be closed with improvement. We talked about sanctions up to and including incarceration, some jail time. She's aware of those things, Judge. She is eligible to participate in drug treatment court under Michigan law. I'm recommending her participation in the program. She indicated that she did recently start a job this week. Her income depends upon her employment. She is not receiving any government benefits, Social Security, SSI. She's not receiving any of those benefits. So I congratulate her on working and wanting to participate in our program. And again, Judge, I would recommend her participation in the program. Very polite and courteous lady. Thank you, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Mack, can you just run Ms. Bell to make sure she doesn't have any outstanding matters here at 36th District Court? Ms. Bell, you've heard what the attorney and Mr. Griffin has notified the court regarding you. Is there anything you'd like me to know about you?
So far, no, Your Honor. I was unaware of the technicalities that a DUI went through because I wasn't actually, pulled over or anything. I was stopped on something else and they
No, Ms. Bell, I'm not looking for an excuse. You have already been convicted of or pled guilty to operating while impaired with a high BAC. And so we're never going to relitigate those facts. I'm asking you, because you're here now, so I'm never going to go back and relitigate those facts because you have already pled guilty to that or you've been convicted of it. What I'm asking you is, what would you like me to know about you? What do you like to do? Who's in your corner as your support system? Those kind of things.
Okay. Oh, I understand, Your Honor. Okay. Well, my family and my significant other, they're trying to help me because he's been helping me to get back and forth to work. My previous job, they had to take me off of the schedule because I was having such a hard time, getting back and forth from Detroit to Troy. And well, I wind up, I haven't worked in almost 3 months now, and I did find a job. So I want to continue to be gainfully employed, try to get my home life together because finances were really hard on me. We have been going back and forth to the Treasury office, trying to make sure the home doesn't go into foreclosure, trying to keep the automobiles running. It's really been a headache with money. So, but I want to be in this program so that I can put all of this behind me. I don't want anybody to be thinking, I'm just drinking, and out here trying to harm myself or anyone else. That's not me, and it just was devastating to me how all this came about, and I can't blame anybody but me because I wasn't paying attention, wasn't thinking. Like I said, I didn't know certain things, but then I wasn't even paying any attention to the stuff I was doing. And
Ms. Bell, Ms. Bell, do you admit that you have a problem with alcohol?
I think I can, Your Honor. It's because, like I said, yes, it wasn't like an everyday thing, but it was more of a, when I would consume it, it was not just a one or two,
Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Bell, for admitting that there's a problem with alcohol, because that lets me know that you really want to get the help that we have available for you here at 36th District Court. And so if you are willing to work the program, then we want you here, but it is work. And so one thing that I do need you to understand, or a couple of things, just right coming out the gate. First of all, this has to be #1 priority for you. Not your job, not your family, not any of those other things. Your sobriety and working this program has to be number one, because anything that you put before it, you are going to lose, including the job. So you want to make sure that you are working the program. Secondly, I want you to understand that this probation, I'm not certain what your probation was like in Troy and how often you saw the judge and what they had you doing or what have you. But you need to know while you're on probation with me and coming into the program that the first thing I expect from you is to be honest. I can't help you if you're not honest. And so if people fall off, if people mess up, that's a part of recovery. We can help you with that. But when you're dishonest, I can't help you with that. And that will land you at the Wayne County Jail. No questions about it at all. So as long as you're open and honest in your therapy, with your case manager, with the court, with the attorneys that are assigned to our specialty court, we are going to work with you. I know that Mr. Griffin has had some conversation with you. He's briefed me on your history while you were 10 months on probation in Troy, and you had a really rocky probation. And I want you to know that all of those chances they gave you, I was a little surprised after 10 months of pretty much non-compliance, all they gave you was 5 days in jail. I can guarantee you that won't be your story here with me. And so I just want you to know how we operate. And Mr. Griffin, I'm certain has filled you in, as well as Mr. Reed, that we expect honesty. We expect you to work hard. Do we expect you to be perfect? Absolutely not. We are not perfect, but we do expect you to be honest so that we can help you, so that we can do our job. Because at the end of the day, what we're looking for is that you are going to be better off. You're going to be on a path of recovery. You will be able to pick up the pieces and be great in life, as you should be, because you have encountered us. And so if I have your commitment to work this program, I want to work with you. If you're not committed to working it, I strongly recommend that you go back to Troy and let them deal with you, because in this program, you're going to see a lot of me. You're going to hear a lot from your case manager. You're going to be required to come to court often. We're going to get in your business. We are going to have expectations, and we're not going to lower those expectations. We will meet you where you are and help you to achieve those expectations of the program. But you're going to have to work hard. And so do I have your commitment to do that?
Absolutely, Your Honor. This seems like exactly what I need. I need a new head on, and you have no problem with me. Whatever the court deems necessary for me to do, I will follow diligently.
All right, wonderful. And so, Mr. Griffin, did you take the opportunity to determine whether or not Ms. Bell is, or if she's ever been, a violent offender, and whether or not she is a substantial threat to the public?
Your Honor, put a lien check and record check. She's not a violent offender, and she's not a substantial risk to the community, Your Honor.
All right, sounds good. And Mr. Reed, you have already indicated for the record that you have determined that your client is eligible to participate in our program pursuant to Michigan law. Ms. Bell has already indicated that she needs help. She has a problem with alcohol. With all of those things, I am accepting Ms. Bell into the program. Ms. Bell, welcome. We look forward to working with you. Thank you for showing up on today. Mr. Griffin, there's some information I know you still need to get from Ms. Bell as to, we need to get her assessed. I'd like a new assessment if at all possible. Okay. I'd like a new clinical assessment. And then also we need to get our treatment plan with respect to Ms. Bell, because those things will become, the treatment plan will become a part of this court's order. And so, Ms. Bell, I'm looking forward to working with you, okay?
The same here, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Griffin, was there something else you wanted to inform the court of?
No, Your Honor. Get her started today. Everything starts today. So I'll get her on the ground running, get all that information, get a reassessment. And so I get all that stuff taken care of, and I have a report out for you by next week.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Bell, do you have any questions for the team today?
No, Your Honor. You guys have addressed everything that I was wondering about. I'm just thankful that you guys let me in the program.
All right. Ms. Bell, on today, you must test. You must go to our testing facility. Mr. Griffin will get you set up, and I need you to test on this morning, okay, or on today.
Is there a certain time? Because my significant other, he has the vehicles at work. So I'm asking him, have to try to see if I can get away there.
No. She'll have to get away there. Ms. Bell, you'll have to get away there, and you will have to test on today. Mr. Griffin will talk with you and tell you where you need to test. And so you must test today. It's not optional, okay?
Okay, do you know how much the fee is?
I'll get it taken care
Mr.
of.
Griffin will talk. Yes, he's going to talk to you about that. Okay? No excuses, Ms. Bell. No excuses. No excuses. You must test today. Mr. Griffin, how often do you? Now, Mr. Mario is going to stop coming on my corporal with a hat on. He's been here more than one time. And so now, Mr. Mario, I'm gonna work with you today, but you're gonna work. All right, Ms. Bell. And so Mr. Griffin is going to work with you, but you must test on today. Mr. Griffin, you have her testing how many times a week? Random. Uh-oh, you're on mute.
2 times per week, Your Honor, randomly.
All right, very good. And that's a minimum. Do not try to count. Yes, ma'am. Don't try to count the days. Just call every day, because I may throw in an additional test, okay? So call every single day, Ms. Bell. You hear me saying that? Call every single day.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Griffin, when am I going to see Ms. Bell again on Zoom?
Yeah, that'll be in 2 weeks. I'm gonna bring her back on a traditional drug court case so she can see how the program works. And that would be on March the 17th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Ms. Bell?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wonderful. Take good care of yourself, ma'am, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. We're here if you need us, though, and you need to talk to Mr. Griffin this morning.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. All right. Mr. Reed, who went in the breakout room with Mr. Hicks? Mr. Vikings?
I did, Judge.
All right. Wonderful. Then let's send Mr. Reed into the breakout room with Mario Adams. He has an arraignment on the bench warrant. I don't know if there's an offer from the people, but he didn't show up for his court case date. And so he came back yesterday, and I indicated he could come back today. And so if we could, because yesterday was hectic. And then Mr. Reed, if you could see if there's an offer, and let's work from there.
Yes, Judge.
All right. Ms. Wilson, can you place Mario Adams and Mr. Attorney Reed in a breakout room? Take care, Ms. Bell. Have a good day.
Thank you.
All right. Are we ready on Mr. Hicks?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
All right. And you just add Hicks to my docket. You don't have to reprint out the docket, but add him to my docket. All right. Miss Cleveland, can you place the case numbers on the record for Mr. Hicks?
Yes, Your Honor. I do want to make sure that he's connected to audio, though. Are you connected, Mr. Hicks?
Uh-huh.
Mr. Hicks, can you hear us?
Yeah.
All right. We're getting ready to do your case. All right. Miss Cleveland, the case numbers.
Yes, ma'am. U45262918, U99437713, 155360301, 15536364, 155363642, and 155363643.
Thank you, Mr. Hicks. State your full name.
Johnny Hicks.
All right, Mr. Hicks. Good morning again.
Good morning.
All right, Ms. Cleveland or Mr. Figgis, who wants to start off?
Judge, I can certainly start off because it was reported by Ms. Cleveland that there was a positive test that came back for cocaine, as I am told. I wanted to talk with Mr. Hicks about it, and I appreciate, Your Honor, the opportunity to speak with Mr. Hicks, for giving me the opportunity, because I wanted to know what his take was on this, as I'm sure the court is interested. I've spoke to him at length about his need to be honest, about his need to, that we can help if there is a problem, and that's what we're here for. So all I could do is indicate that we're here for him if he needs help. And I wanted to know whether he needed help or whether or not he expressed a desire to send this off for confirmation, Judge. I think at this point in time, we need to get the test confirmed.
All right.
Is that correct, Mr. Hicks? Is this what you want?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
because Mr. Hicks, you are denying use, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not using nothing but my medication.
Your medication is not going to make you test positive for cocaine, Mr. Hicks.
All right. Some problem.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let me be clear, Mr. Hicks. You're in phase 3. I'm going to send this matter out for confirmation. If it is confirmed that it is cocaine, you're going to do 10 days at the Wayne County Jail. Okay? Because we've been down this road before, and I have worked with you from a therapeutic standpoint. I've always made the therapeutic adjustments. What I cannot fix is if you're being dishonest or untruthful. So if that test comes back confirmed for cocaine, you're going to go to jail, not for using cocaine. I'm going to help you with that. You're going to go to jail 10 days for lying to the court, for not being truthful. Okay? I just want to make sure you know where I'm coming from.
Yes, I heard you, John.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, please send it out for confirmation. We will incur the expense associated with getting that confirmation and ask them to please place a rush on it, because I'm going to bring him back in a week and he must continue to test. And Ms. Cleveland, how often is he testing?
Your Honor, he was testing 2 times a week. That was his random test at JAMS, and until this event, there was all negative screens before then.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, I'm going to throw in an additional screen. This round, he's going to test 3 times random until he comes back to see me and I get a confirmation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Hicks, you know where I'm coming from. Now, when that confirmation comes in, I don't want to hear a story. You're gonna come into the court and you're gonna go to Wayne County Jail for 10 days.
Okay. I didn't do nothing, Judge. I told you.
Okay. All right, very good. And so, Ms. Cleveland, when are we bringing Mr. Hicks back? We should be able to get that confirmation 7 days from today's date. Is that correct?
I hope so, Your Honor. I am going to send it today. I've already talked to Ms. Foster over there to let her know that this is coming down the pipe, so she's prepared to have it sent for confirmation. And he already is scheduled on March 10th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m., but I could make it March 11th if you'd like, so that way that would give him a full week.
Actually, today is Friday. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to schedule it for March 14th, that Monday. That way we'll have the results, hopefully that Thursday or Friday. And depending on the results, I'm just gonna have him come down to the courthouse, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
So let's have the return to court date. We'll take him off of the schedule for the, what did you say, the 10th? Let's take Mr. Hicks off for the 10th. We will put him on for March 14th, 2022. And on that day, I need to start at, I'm gonna have to put him on for 10:30, Ms. Cleveland.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, 10:30 a.m. Did you get that, Mr. Hicks?
Yes, I did.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Hicks, I still need you to take good care of yourself. I need you to do the right thing, Mr. Hicks. You
Okay.
deserve so much good stuff because you're a good person. So
Thank you.
please make sure you're taking good care of yourself. Okay.
I do. Thank you so much for trying to help me. Try to help me.
All right. Very good. I'll see you on March 14th at 10:30.
Thank you, Honor.
All right. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Oh, boy.
I hate to do it, Miss Cleveland. I hate to do it.
And I had
All
talked
right.
to Elmhurst House already, and they said they have a space for him. He could just walk right in and rejoin their program.
All right. You may want to just circle back and reach out to him. That 30 days at Elmhurst is a lot better than 10 days at the Wayne County Jail. And God forbid he come in contact with something and they have to isolate him for 14 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
You might just want to circle back to him so we can help him. I don't want to see him go to jail, but he's in phase 3. We've been up and down. He's never done any jail time.
Right.
And, you know, and now he's not being that. Maybe he's not being truthful.
Yes, Your
So,
Honor.
all right. Very good. I'm ready to call the rest of the specialty court docket. Are you all ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
All right, let me go to where they are. Let's see, I have the following. I have Deja Ellis, case number, oh, 1 second. Deja Ellis, case number Z8066081. For Miss Ellis?
Your Honor, is she a face-to-face, Your Honor?
Yes.
Yes, she is today.
Okay, so today I'll talk to her today, and she is still phase 1, I believe. So I'm so sorry about this. 1, 2.
Is she your case?
She is. I didn't see her on my. Yeah. Oh, I see her here at 10:30 a.m. I apologize for that. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, that's okay.
Okay. Yes. So she would come back on the 18th, Your Honor, at 8:35 a.m.
All right, and Miss Cleveland, she's doing well.
She's doing well. I keep getting the good reports from Smart Start for her. I know that's very important for her. This ability to drive and be independent. It has really, really improved her. I'm going to say her mood is better. So she is doing well. I haven't had an issue yet.
All right, Miss Cleveland, you have a fan or something that's blowing right on your microphone.
Yes, Your Honor. I apologize.
No, that's okay.
Having a.
All right, very good. And so she's doing well.
Yes, Your Honor. So far, she is.
All right, wonderful. I know she made some moves, so I wanted to just check in.
Yes.
To see that she was doing well. Thank you so much. All right, I have for Nicole Setzer, U518-91219, U519-74119, and U534-61419. From Ms. Setzer.
Ms. Setzer is doing very, very well. You promoted her the last time she was in court, and you also reduced her screening. She's doing well. I'm getting her acclimated to phase 2 things. So her next court date is going to be on the 25th, Your Honor, of March.
March 25th, 2022. Hold on. Is that's yeah. I won't.
Oh.
I'm gonna be on vacation for that day.
So, Your Honor, I was going to ask you if you would, because she's part of the human trafficking docket. So would you want her to come in for the graduations that are going to occur on the 18th?
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's have her come on March 18th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2022 at 8:35 a.m. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Yes. All right. Very good. I have for Ms. Telez, case number U534-61319, U563-53620, and U594-21421.
Your Honor, so far she's doing very well. Also, I think she was looking for a new job. She might not have secured that just yet, but she was doing some interviewing when we spoke. So I'm waiting for her to report back on that. She would be the same condition because she's phase 2. So I would ask that she come back on the 18th to participate in the graduation, or at least to observe.
All right, March 18, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. Wonderful.
ma'am.
Tell me the baby's name again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it William? I think it's William, Your Honor. I have to look and see. And she might have
Okay,
even sent a
make-
picture, but I'll send a picture to you.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. I did not put that in the file.
I'll
All
verify
right.
and I'll send you an update just to make sure that that's correct.
All right. Very good. Very good. Okay. And then I have at 10:35, I have Miss Shabbat. I have case number 200-555-7301, case number 19045332001. Case number, yep, that's it for Miss Shabbat, just two.
Yes, Your Honor. So two things. She has made a 50% partial payment that she still has a few fees and costs left to pay. And she is doing well with her screening and she's doing well with her recovery coaching. So I have to make sure she makes that payment because she is scheduled to graduate that day. She's one of our graduates that day.
On March 18th.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. So her return to court date will be March 18th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. Make sure you get with Ms. Shabbat. Let her know she's got to pay her fines and costs. She done been with us 100 years.
Yes.
Come
Yes, Your
on.
Honor.
Come
Yes.
on, Ms. Shabbat. Come on. All right, very good. And then I have a review for a Sandra Karcher. Miss Matt, can you tell me what that is?
I have no idea, because I think somebody, that is, I thought that was a new intake.
Miss Karcher, does that ring a bell for anybody? And Mr. Fikens, Attorney Fikens, you should know that Mr. Rice has arrived from the jail and Ms. Ross is getting ready to meet with him. And he's going to either go get some help or he's going back the remainder of his 9 days.
Okay, so, sorry, Ms. Karcher she's supposed to have a face-to-face, 2 weeks to find home group and sponsor, extended 30 days in program effective February 18th, 22. That's what I have in my
Who
notes.
did that come from?
You?
No, that name doesn't ring a bell for me. Can you print out that ROA? Because I wonder if somebody, this man is killing me this morning. If some.
I put it in there, maybe I'm supposed to go on somebody else. I'm trying to think, like.
Because Karcher does not ring a bell for me. Miss Cleveland, does it ring a bell for you, Karcher?
No, Your Honor, it does not. Let's see if I can, I'm gonna look it up and see if I see it on there.
Judge Kevin Robbins.
Yeah, I don't think that was.
Arraigned by Judge Hennett Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think that that's supposed to be yours, Judge. But I.
Judge, it's scheduled for trial on March 9th in front of somebody.
Well, there's Judge Kevin Robbins, order to show cause generated. To show cause. Okay. Judge Virgil Smith, he was here, I guess, filling in for somebody. And scheduled it for trial on March 9th with Judge Robbins at 9 o'clock.
Right. And then it has you on review.
And I don't see it on the dashboard, Your Honor, for our DCMIS.
No, why would this come to me? Can you call Judge Robbins, clerk, and find out, because this is his case.
Yeah, I think I put this on the wrong page, Judge. My last entry for February 18th, I put this on the wrong page. It should not have, I don't even know why this person came up. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think this is yours.
56806. Oh, I see my mistake.
What's that?
Rachel Shabbat has a case and her number is, and this information was split a bit on her case. And her case number is U568061120, and that one is 601.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
need somehow to correct this entry
Yes, I'm gonna
and
take
put
that
this
off.
person back on Judge Robbins' docket for her trial on March 9th.
Correct.
All right, very
Fix
good.
that right now.
And
Sorry
thank
about
you.
that.
I know, I appreciate you.
Keep in mind.
All right, so that matter for Karcher should not be on my
No,
docket.
it should not.
And we are going to put it back on, it's already on Judge Robbins' docket for March
I
9th,
just gotta take that entry
2022. For, yeah, and take that entry out, because I don't want nobody to think I want that case.
Oh, no. We don't.
I
need
got
no
enough.
extra. We don't need no extra.
I have enough. All right, Mr. Reed is in with Mr. Adams, and so can we call the 10:30s? Or are you still waiting for some folks to see if they're gonna pay?
No, don't, not yet, Judge, please. Can we
Okay.
wait at least to 10:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Cause I gotta check on one defendant, they said they paid, and I gotta look on profit. I'm getting ready to remove this off of there.
Please I don't think Mr. Rosenthal is in today. Please find out who is serving as our city attorney. And team, let's work it. We have 1:30 trials today. Good morning, Mr. Lewis. Good morning. I know you were scared to come in here. I know you were. I know your palms started sweating. Like, not in any courtroom, but this. I'm all right. I appreciate your service. I know it was a lot yesterday. It's like, listen, what we doing? Court, social work, what we doing? All right. So you all, we are in recess until Mr. Reed comes back with the defendant that he has, and then I'm going to call the 10:30 docket, and we need to schedule a staffing time for Monday's cases. Yes. Monday's cases. So we're in recess. Can you unmute me? I need to make a phone call.
Mr.
Hey,
Pike,
Mr. Reed. Yes, sir.
are we in recess?
Yes, we're waiting for you to come back.
Have you seen Mr. Rosenthal?
I don't think he's here today.
Who's handling the traffic dive?
Call Shannon.
Excuse me, Mr. Fikes and Mr. Reed, Mr. Rosenthal is not
Can you hear
gonna be with us today.
Right.
We have to get another prosecutor for today.
Okay, I need to have someone take a look at Mr. Adams' tickets to make an offer. He'd like to
Let me,
resolve
hold on
it.
one second, Jordan. Listen,
Okay.
Mr. Reed, shouldn't we have had an offer on Mr. Adams matters when he was supposed to come to court last week? Was it last week or the day before? It might have been this week. It's been such a week.
He was,
Yeah, I don't remember.
Judge, he was supposed to be in court on Wednesday, and I don't know what happened on the Wednesday docket because I don't work Wednesday.
There should have been offers. Can we pull his file from Wednesday and see what offer the people made on Wednesday? And send it to Mr. Reed? There should be an offer. All right, thank you. Well, let's do that. Let's try that. And then if not, let's call Shannon Walker or the prosecutor's office and let them know we need someone to take care, look at a matter for us.
Thank you. Yes, Judge.
Mr. Reed, I don't see any offers from March the 2nd.
No offers?
I'm Mr. Adams.
He had 4 tickets on the docket for
Were they show causes or were they arraignments?
arraignments.
That's weird.
I think we're on the last page, maybe.
Let me look again to see if I didn't.
He had 2 registrations, an improper plate, and a no operator's license.
I contacted the prosecutor's office. They're gonna get someone. I don't know if they're coming down or if they're gonna Zoom in. So.
Okay.
And I did look at the offers from Wednesday. There wasn't an offer for Mr. Adams. Did you see one, Mr. Fikens?
No, I did not.
Yeah, I didn't see one for Mr. Adams.
Hello? Oh,
So, I did contact the prosecutor's office, so hopefully it won't be long for them to zoom in
Thank
or
you.
call or something.
Thank you, Ms. Mack.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Mr. Reed,
I'm so excited about he.
Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
can you call me,
I still keep in touch
in
with
the
both of
courtroom
them.
and I can show you what I found
I
on
do. I keep in touch
Mr.
with both of
Adams?
them. I do.
I can't hear you.
I'm like, I love y'all. I don't know if they're
Can
gonna be
you
there
call
in
the
July,
courtroom?
Are they doing a house phone?
but I want them to. Maybe that's our next move.
Ms. Wilson?
Yes, Mr. Reed.
Can you put me back in the breakout room with Mr. Adams, or can I put myself back in there? I guess.
Yeah, I think you can put yourself, if you can, I can switch you around.
Let me try and put myself back in. Thank you.
Okay.
Were you able to get an offer, Mr. Reed?
These matters had already been adjudicated.
Oh.
Mr. Adams was supposed to pay by Wednesday. They weren't paid, and so they went back into the system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got you.
You understand?
I do understand. Thank you, sir.
So I need to talk to the court.
Yes, sir.
It's okay, baby.
Mr. Reed,
Want
you
me to
still
fix you
need
something?
me
I'm
to
too
speak to the
tired to eat.
prosecutor?
Oh, does he need me?
Like, I can't do it.
Yesterday, they ran me.
Can you hear me, Mr. Reed?
Mr. Reed, can you hear us, sir?
I can barely hear. Jesse, the court wants to know if you can hear them.
Yes, I can hear them. Can they hear me?
Yes, we can. Did you still need Ms. Walker, prosecutors here?
Judge, the cases had previously been adjudicated. Mr. Adams was to pay by Wednesday, and they weren't paid, and the cases were resent into the system.
Yes. So he needs to come down and pay.
Judge, Mr. Adams indicates that he knows he owes $250 on one and $50 on the other, but he's income SSI didn't come on the first of the month. That's why he didn't pay it on March the 1st.
So, Mr. Reed, are you asking for an extension of time to pay, sir?
Yes, I am.
Now, everybody else got their social security check except Mr. Adams.
Sometimes it happens, Judge.
All right, Mr. Reed. All right, Mr. Reed.
We love you, Mr. Reed.
We do love you.
He received $800 on the first of a month, but he said this $800 didn't come in on March the 1st, so he was unable to pay timely, but he would need a little more time to pay, Judge. That's what it is.
And you know, I asked him that at the time of sentencing, but that's fine, Mr. Reed. I'm going to construct it to work with him for his social security, okay?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. We appreciate
And
that.
hopefully his check is in the mail.
His check is in the mail.
Okay.
Mr. Reed, you should go back and get Mr. Adams out of the breakout room.
He didn't come out with me. I asked him to come out with me. Okay. Thank you. I'll go back.
There's Mr. Adams.
Yes, sir.
We're just waiting for Mr. Reed to come in, sir, and then did you see him back in the breakout room?
Yes, sir.
Okay, he'll be back momentarily then.
Thank you.
There we go, Mr. Reed, you're back. I can see you, Mr. Reed.
Am I back?
You are back. Ms. Mack, just to let you know, Mr. Reed and his client have returned to the courtroom.
Losing an apartment.
Sorry, Mr. Fights, I missed that.
So that's good, because hopefully, I'm hoping.
We're good.
Let Mr. Reeves know. I want to stop.
Oh,
these
okay.
men.
We're ready to go.
This one over here today talking about she's 65.
We'll be ready shortly.
33-year, mate.
Scoop.
Maybe get my life together.
Okay.
All right, are we ready on Mario Adams?
Yes, Judge.
All right, good. Here we go. I have case number SP 1009447, 7 counts 1 and 2. Mr. Adams, state your name for the record, please.
Mario Adams.
All right. Mr. Adams, you were scheduled on my docket for an adjournment to pay. I need the balance on each one of this. I know you gave it to me on Wednesday, but.
It was $250 and $50, but Judge, he has other cases too that were not put on the docket for today that was addressed on that Wednesday. They go with this.
Oh, they're dismissals.
Correct. It's count 1, 2, and 3 for that ticket, and then it's SP 120654991 counts 1, 2, and 3.
Okay, and so I put those back in warrant status because he did not pay and he did not come on. So Mr. Adams, it sounds like you owe the court a total of $300.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yes,
All right.
ma'am.
When you were here last time, I asked you how much time would you need to pay? I scheduled your payment based on what you told me. So now I'm going to ask you again, how much time do you need to pay? And what I'm going to recommend, Mr. Reed, is that we can set up where he pays $100 a month, and then he can still go back and get his dismissals once he has completely paid everything. Until then, those cases are going to be out there. I'm not going to clear his record. I'm not going to do that until he pays the court. So Mr. Reed, Mr. Adams, let me know how you want to proceed.
Well, I thought I'd get my check on the first. It always come on the first. My plan was to pay you. But after it didn't come, I thought the second was the first, so I missed my court date.
Okay, so you've since gotten your check, right, Mr. Adams?
No, it haven't came. I called disability and they was like, we issue you a check. If it don't come on Friday, just call us back and we'll reissue it. She said, don't spend the other one though.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's not even count on this month. Mr. Reed, can your client pay, Mr. Adams, can you pay $100 a month until you get this all paid out?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Reed, are you good with that for your client?
Yes, Judge. If Mr. Adams is good with it, I'm good with it. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir. But when my check comes, I'm just gonna pay the whole thing.
Okay, well, if that's what you want to do, then by all means, let's do that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So Miss Matt, to make it less work for you, let's do this. I'm going to put him on for an adjournment to pay. I'm gonna set aside the bench warrant. I'll waive the warrant costs.
Okay.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on for an adjourn to pay with the others on review. I'm gonna take those out of warrant status. We'll put them back on for review. And I am going to review this. I'll give him until April 14th April 14th to get it paid. Can you get it paid by then, Mr. Adams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm not giving you another extension.
Okay.
Okay? So is that enough time for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I'm putting this on my docket for April 14th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. But when you get your money, Mr. Adams, it's better for you to just get it all, pay it all out.
Yes.
And then that way you're done with us, okay?
Yes, ma'am. That was my intentions, but sometimes things don't go as planned.
All right.
I tried.
Very good. I understand. So we're gonna give you another shot at it, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you for showing up.
Well, thank you. Bye.
All right, take care. All right, I'm ready to call the 10:30 docket. Can we do that?
Yes, we're ready.
Let's do it. And then we have Mr. Rice in the breakout room. Ms. Robs is coming up with a plan, has come up with a recommendation for him, and we'll put that on the record when he's ready. All right, let's do it. I have for Kiera Adams, case number SP 121-55981. Did she pay?
Yes, she did pay, and the other count for her will be dismissed based on that payment.
All right, so I am going to close that matter, and then SB 957-1571, is that the dismissal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it is dismissed without prejudice. For John Agnew, I have case number SP 115-50881. Did Mr. Agnew pay?
No, ma'am.
That
was the one that he was supposed to pay, and the amount is $275, and everything else would have been dismissed.
All right, I am going to reinstate the original charge for Mr. Agnew. I am going to do a capias on the matter where he owes us $275, and he did not appear on today as ordered to do. The bond for that matter will be $275, cash or surety. As to case number SP 122-5180, counts 1, 2, and 3, I am setting the offer aside, and I am going to place those in capias status, and the bond will be a personal bond. Oh, and there was one more, SP 122-624. Oh, he had a whole bunch. Were all of the rest of them getting dismissed?
Judge, those were dismissed because of no officer.
No, but he's not getting a dismissal, and he didn't pay us.
I understand, Judge. I just
You're
want to let you
saying
know.
all of the, I'm gonna just carry them all together, Mr. Fikens, and hopefully he'll come get his life together.
Yes.
So all of these are going to capias. with a personal bond, SB 122-62471. Wow. Case number SB 122-6247, counts 2 and 3. Case number SB 122-6990, counts 1, 2, and 3. Case number SB 122-7149, counts 1, 2, 1 and 2. Case number SB 116-733, 6, counts 1 and 2. And 3. All right. All of those will be in capious, and the bond will be a personal bond. I have for Elias Alcala, SB 122-13071. Did Mr. Alcala pay?
No, and I'm gonna get them up for you. 225.
All right, for Mr. Alcala, he did not show up at court. He was ordered to do so. You said 225?
Yes.
I'm going to issue a capious. The bond is set at $225, cash or surety, and reinstate, if applicable, the original charge. For Khalid Ali, SP 109-50261. Did he pay?
He did pay. That one that you called, Judge, would be the dismissal. The next one would be the one that you paid.
All right, so I'm dismissing the matter I just called. I am closing case number 217-297-031 for Mr. Ali. And then I'm dismissing case number 217-297-032 for Mr. Ali. I have for Quincy Allen, SB 111-94102. Did Mr. Allen pay?
Yes.
All right, was that a dismissal or closure?
Dismissal.
All right, that matter is dismissed without prejudice. For Shawana Andress, case number SP 121-14651. Now, she needed her gun for the weekend. Did she pay?
She paid, and she has to still come back to see you later, Judge.
All right, so that's just a closure. All right, not closure.
No.
That's just she paid.
Correct.
Thank you. All right, very good. I have Gregory Austin, SP 104-36462. Did Mr. Austin pay?
Okay, yes, Mr. Austin paid. The tickets that he paid are not on the docket because he closed them out. So
Okay.
everything else would be dismissed.
Wonderful.
Because he had 4 tickets he had to pay.
All right.
And they're not on the docket because they got closed out.
They're civil infraction.
Yes.
Yes, all right. So for Mr. Austin, I'm dismissing the matter that I just placed on the record. I'm also dismissing the following matters for Gregory Austin. I have case number SP 113-63. Strike that. SP 113-63671. 214-153-671. Case number 173-803. 333, case number 173-803-331, case number 145-639-241, SX 253, strike that, that's X 256-54171, SP 113-639-91, and case number 173-803-332. All of those will be dismissed without prejudice for Mr. Austin. Good job for him. All right, I'm going to keep going. And that is it until we have our trials at 1:30.
Yeah.
But we do have to do Mr. Rice.
Oh, yeah.
And Ms. Ross is gonna bring him, and then let me get those two, those KPSs
Yes, I'm getting them.
for Mr. Agnew. I'm so disappointed with Mr. Agnew.
You and me both, because he's called to make sure, he called the other day to find out his case number of which one he had to make the payment on.
Did you keep a number?
Ooh, I might be able to find it if I go back through.
Yeah, call him and tell him he needs to make his payment. This doesn't make sense, Mr. Fikens. He got a good deal.
Yeah. No,
This
he
is
didn't.
setting him up to win, and you're not gonna fail yourself over $275.
Yeah,
When you
but-
should have been paying about $3,000.
Right. And he knows that, and I thought he was sincere about it. And there's some other problem. I don't know what it is. Either he thought maybe paid by the end of the day, or I don't know what. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know.
All
I
right,
don't-
Miss Mack is gonna see if she can get him on the phone. Miss Ross, let us know when you're ready on Mr. Rice.
Yes, Your Honor, we're all set. If I can have Mr. Rice come out to the podium.
Yes, ma'am. Officer, Mr. Rice is gonna come out. Good morning, Mr. Rice. I didn't see you when you walked through the courtroom. Otherwise, I would have spoken to you. Okay, I was busy. All right, very good. All right, I have the following matter for Mario Rice, Z806-6581. Mr. Rice, state your full name for me. Mario Rice. All right, thank you, officer. All right, Mr. Rice, you did a day. Yes, ma'am. And you know it broke my heart to send you there. I know it did. You ready to work, Mr. Rice? Yes, ma'am. All right. Ms. Rice, I'm going to start with you and see where we are and what you're recommending. And then Ms. Walker, I believe, has already talked with Ms. Rice, and I think she's on board with the recommendations from Ms. Rice, and then we'll hear from the prosecutor and from the defense attorneys. All right, Ms. Rice?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. As you indicated, Your Honor, I came up with a couple recommendations for Mr. Rice to address some of the things that he disclosed with regards to his usage and behavior. So we called the 1-800 line, and we also talked to Pastor Williams. So he'll be going to Lake Ridge on today. They're actually en route to pick him up.
Wonderful.
He'll also get enrolled into their HEAT program, which is going to start March 21st, 2022.
Excellent.
He'll be linked, Your Honor, to Team Wellness for a psych eval, as well as be connected with a couple other people that we have buddying at Lake Ridge. So he'll have an overall holistic plan, Your Honor, that'll assist him with his continuum of care, even once he leaves, from our jurisdiction, as well as with Lake Ridge. But they're more than willing to help him out, Your Honor, and work with him. And I spoke with Mr. Rice about the plan. He seems, to be eager and willing to follow up and follow through to get the help that he needs. So I just, I wish Mr. Rice the best on this journey, and I'll be in constant communication with Lake Ridge as well as Mr. Rice to oversee and make sure that he gets the care that he needs, Your Honor.
So they're putting him in warrant status. Give me 1 second, right?
That's what she's trying to do. Well, I guess she said violation probation hearing.
Oh, okay, so put it on for 2 weeks, Friday. No, I'm sorry. 1, 2, no. Put it on for Friday, the 18th. Okay.
Got it.
All right, I'm sorry. Thank you, Ms. Rice. And so, Mr. Rice, you ready to work?
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna go to Lake Ridge and work the program?
Yes, ma'am.
You're gonna find there's a wonderful group of people over there. And I need you to really work this time.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you can do it.
I'm willing. I'm ready.
All right. Let me hear from defense attorneys as to the recommendation.
I'm glad to hear that he's very willing to go, Judge. We stand behind him. We're there for him, and we hope the best.
All right. So Mr. Reed, did you have anything you wanted to add?
No, Judge. I'm glad that Mr. Rice is going to follow the order of the court. Lake Ridge is a good place. Work the program, Mr. Rice. We know you can do it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, you definitely can.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. All right. And so that will be my order, that he's to report to Lake Ridge on today. He's to be transported from the court to Lake Ridge. I'm also ordering you to be a part of the HEAT program, which starts on March 21st. While you are at Lake Ridge, and also you will have to do an evaluation through Team Wellness. And Miss Robs, I know that Lake Ridge, and you will be working with him to make sure he gets that done. And so Miss Robs, make sure you circle back to me to let me know if there are any restrictions, because that will determine whether or not he'll have to test with the third party provider. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Rice, you have any questions for me?
Yes, just want to say I appreciate you, and I apologize for letting you guys down in this program, but I want to stand up and be the man I am and go forward and better myself for the, the chance that you guys gave. Sure I can do it.
And Mr. Rice, I just appreciate you realize, it sounds like you realize we're not here to hurt you.
Yes, ma'am.
We're here to help you. And so if you're gonna lie to the rest of the world, that's on you. But for us, the people that are trying to help you, you are making it difficult for us, and you are cheating yourself because you deserve this. I believe there are some underlying things that you have not, you've kind of scratched the surface on it, that you need to really delve in and do the work. And so we want you to do that. I don't want you in jail. You can't do that work to me in jail, but I know you can do it, and we have resources available to help you do it. But we can't direct you to those resources if you don't be honest with us. Okay, so going forward, let's keep it 100, as the young folks say. Let's just keep it 100 so we can get you the help that you need, okay? It's okay, clean slate today. Let's start off. All right, very good. And so when do you have Mr. Rice coming back, Ms. Robs?
Your Honor, if I can have Mr. Rice return March 15th, 2022 at 9:45 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Rice? All right, and we'll be working with you because I know there's been a lot going on. All right, so you're gonna have a seat. He's not free to leave. He doesn't have to sit in the box. I'll leave that at your discretion, officer. But Lake Ridge, what time are they coming to get him, Ms. Robs?
Your Honor, they're actually en route now. According to Pastor Williams, they said they will be here within 20 minutes.
All right, wonderful. All right, look forward to still working with you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You too. All right. Miss, let me see, did I miss anything? I don't think I did.
I don't think so, Judge.
All right, then we are going to be in recess. We'll be back on about 1:15 to get ready for trials, please, please, please. And so, Ms. Wilson, when they come on, can you please put up the screen that, or something that says, or tell them the officers and attorneys must check in with my clerk. They must, so I know who's here and who's ready and who's not.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I'll see you all this afternoon.
Judge, has Ms. Walker indicated to you who the prosecutor is going to be?
We did not ask her that.
I'll call, Judge. I'll call her.
Okay, very good. And then Ms. Mack, while I have everybody, let me look at Monday's docket. We need to staff. I thought I forgot.
All the cases are Mr. Yancey's, so he's ready.
Is Mr. Yancey in?
He's here. Yeah.
Okay, he just behind for me this morning.
Mr. Yancey didn't have no cases today, so he's been doing some other work.
All right, let's print out, and then team, when can we staff? Because we need to staff for Monday. And I need to make some slight adjustments to the scheduling time of court for Monday. And I need you all's help to do that.
Whenever you're ready, Judge.
Okay.
I know you got a 1:30 docket, so whenever you're ready.
Mr. Griffin, are you trying to do Mr. Reed's part and say we can staff now? Is that what you're doing?
Judge, I'm quiet. Judge.
Are you quiet? All right, can you all give me a minute to make it down to my chambers?
Oh, that's fine. Yana, we can do it's 11:15,
11:30-ish.
11:30-ish, 11:35, somewhere around there.
Okay, let's do 11:35. Give me a moment to get to chambers. I don't know. I don't think I have my files out, but at least, yeah. Let me do that. Let me at least get down to chambers. Can I get the spread out docket? And that's the one I'm gonna put my notes on. All right, very good.
We need the docket for Monday, Judge, if you don't.
Yes.
Here, use this one to send to them. All right, Ms. Mack is gonna send it over to you all. And give me a minute to get down there, and then we'll do staff.